let's go into the visual piece further here because you're probably seeing a lot of pressure. Well, I think the whole industry is seeing pressure to program toward the multiple distribution platforms, right? Spotify and YouTube among them, really prioritizing video and motion. How do you respond to that, and how do you think about that?
I think it's an evolution, I mean, I think like as any industry matures and grows and innovators come in, it changes and you have to respond to those changes. I mean, if you look at early YouTube, it's so different from what it would become over time. It's becoming different now than what it was 5 years ago. So I understand what's happening now around video podcasting. I mean, in one of my shows, The Great Creators, we do videos on how I built this. We're evolving to that as well. I mean,
So you are moving in that to think about how to do that. Yeah, that's so fascinating.
we do video all of our How I Built This interviews are videoed, and currently we sort of cut that up for social media conversations.
Right.
I think that the in-studio podcast interview is really interesting because look, it's like Charlie Rose, I mean, if you think about Charlie Rose, it was Charlie Rose and somebody else in a black box dark studio. There was no background. It was just two faces and it was black and dark. And that show was highly popular for a long time. I mean, the difference between what the Charlie Rose show was in the 80s and 90s, 2000s is no different than a podcast today. It's just made more accessible because now it's available on YouTube and multiple channels. So I think to me, it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people want the visuals, but I do think I still listen. I don't watch podcasts. I still listen to
Right.
them, even if they're
Right.
available as visuals. But I do think it makes sense to me because I see especially how my kids consume content or information, and it is entirely through video.